With the Vindicator closed, tonight was a chance to talk about what's next in local media.
A 5-person media panel was put together by officials of the library system, during which Library Executive Director Amy Pfeifferich said the area was not a media desert, as some had predicted. The state of the Youngstown area news media, it's our top story at 10. Brenda LINERT, editor of the Tribune Chronicle and its new edition of the Vindicator, was one of the first to speak during tonight's discussion with leaders of the area's media companies at Youngstown's Newport Library. On September 1st, the circulation out of her newsroom more than doubled.
Obviously, there have been some growing pains. We have been working very hard to get the paper delivered. I think that's the biggest problem that we've been facing.
We're going to have to look for additional ways to get to our audience.
WKBN News Director Mitch Davis says one of those ways is through online reporting. He recently hired 2 reporters whose stories only appear online.
80% of the traffic to WKBN's digital properties comes from a phone today. This is how news is consumed.
Mike MOLITERNO of the Business Journal said a big issue in making sure local media outlets survive financially is stopping social media sites from getting a majority of the ad revenue while producing no content.
I think you're going to see these trends continue. I'm not sure how you wrestle that back.
Mitch Davis agreed, having this to say about Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg.
He has done more to harm the craft and the industry of the people up here at this table than any one individual in the last 50 years.
Deep original reporting is going to set us apart.
To do that original reporting, Mark SWEETWOOD, editor of the new Mahoning Matters, which launches Wednesday, suggested that media outlets collaborate. For example, only one of them needs to post trick-or-treat times.
Now, if only one person was doing a Halloween trick-or-treat list, would that allow 4 other organizations to be able to do more original reporting? Sheila Miller, Assistant News Director at WFMJ, said after the Vindicator closed, they decided to keep doing what they'd been doing. Stay in our lane was how Miller put it. She added that recently the station started an investigative series focused on government and also plans to hire people for its website.